We'll guide you through how to factory reset a Samsung phone without the PIN, password or pattern lock or any screen lock. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video. This problem can be really annoying because you've gone and forgotten the lock for your phone, whether it's the PIN, password or pattern lock, it doesn't matter. And now you're wondering, how am I ever going to be able to go and use this device again? Don't worry, what we can do is we can go and fully factory reset it. So you'll be able to go and use it again and get it back to how it was when it first came from the factory and start using it. So just remember, everything is going to be lost with a factory reset. Of course, if you go and back up and sync things with your Google account, you'll be able to go and get them again by logging back into your Google account. But anything that's stored on the phone is going to go and be lost. So do consider that. But of course, if you've forgotten the passcode or password or screen lock, you've got no other option. So it's going to vary a little bit depending upon the phone, but I'm going to try and keep this as broad as possible. So what we need to do is go and put the device into recovery mode. So to go and do this, as I said, can go and vary. So I'll guide you through on this device here, which should be similar to yours, but it may be different. On some devices, you just can go and hold down the side button here and the volume increase button and just simply hold that down. Keep it held down and it'll go and start into recovery mode. On others, it may be the decrease button. It really does vary. So you may need to go and see if the guide in this works, or just go and find how to get into recovery mode, and then we'll take you through the next steps. So on this device, what I need to do is go and tap and hold the side button like so. Then you can go and press power off and go and press power off again. So go and wait for it to go and shut down like so. You go and see it turns off, just wait a couple seconds. Now on this device here, this won't apply to all devices. It actually needs to be plugged into a computer. So go and grab your cable, as I've got here, have one end plugged into the computer, and we can go and plug the other end into the phone. As I said, it won't apply to all. So what you can always try doing is putting it into recovery mode before, and then if it doesn't work, you can always go and plug in the cable, and then hopefully they'll get it working. So go and plug it in. You should go and see it will go and start charging. Just go and wait. It's going to go and tell you the actual amount in a moment. I find if I try and put it into recovery mode too early, it won't work. You can see there it is. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go and tap and hold the volume increase and the side button together like so. So start tapping and holding like this. Go and be patient. I'll tell you when to go and release. We're going to release when you go and see the logo there. So it's now started and you can go and wait. As I said, just if that combination doesn't work, you can try releasing it and pressing it again. If it still doesn't work, then what you can try doing is seeing if there's other combinations online, but hopefully it will. Then use the volume decrease button and you can go down and find wipe data / factory reset. You can go and see it's going to be reset. We'll need to go and enter in the Google account info to go and then be able to use the phone again. But you don't need to go and have the screen lock, which is the PIN, password or pattern lock. Then go and press the side button to select it, and you can just go and see you'll be reminded all your data will be lost, and you can then have factory data reset selected and press that side button, and then it'll go and complete. So that's it. If you found this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video.